Alright. After a few months, I'm finally getting to this. Oh god. That's fine. That arm. My god, how does that thing work? Might as well go with hard.
My name is Billie Lurk, though there aren't many people who remember. For years, I stayed hidden, captain of a ship called the Dreadful Whale. I was a smuggler, fence, and maybe traitor, depending on who you ask. Our names are always overshadowed by the words whispered after them. If you hide from the world long enough, eventually nobody remembers you. Then you're alone, living with your choices. But I could never forget the man who pulled me up from nothing. Dowd, the Knife of Dunwall. A name called out by the desperate or the dying. The assassin who ended one empress and saved another. Shame burns inside you for a long time. When I betrayed Dowd, he let me live. I left Dunwall and my own name behind. For years, I wondered if I was worth forgiving. For years, I laughed at myself for even wanting a killer's forgiveness. Sometimes mercy cuts deeper than any knife. Now I know that forgiving is something you do for yourself as much as for the people who hurt you. I know Dowd is in Karnaca, and I'm going to find him. Every night for weeks, the same terrifying dream. A street fight, my arm dead and lying in the gutter, my eye gouged out by a Grand Guard sword. But when I wake up, they still hurt for hours. Gives me the creeps. This always brought me a little comfort. You stole this from me, didn't you, Deirdre? Now it's all I have left of you. Another relic from the old days. Still holds an edge, at least. That boxing club in the Albarca Baths is my last lead. Dowd has to be there.
Oh god. Hold on. It still feels slow. Okay. Oh, is this an open world game? Ooh. Aw, poor dog. She's remembering the original timeline. She can speak with rats? And she's put Megan Foster to rest. Dowd.
Burglary, spying, picking pockets. Dowd taught me more than just killing. It can keep me afloat. For now.
High Overseer Yul Kulan.
So, Her Imperial Highness is back on the throne. If she knew what I was doing now, she'd probably try me for treason.
Looks like she's trying to fix all her mistakes that she made from ignoring Karnaka.
Good to see the old man made it up north. I was lucky to know him. I wonder what poor soul is dealing with him now. Is this what you would have looked like, my sweet Deirdre? I would have died soon after you, if it hadn't been for Dowd.
Oh, Billy. What the? Oh. Nice! The Lonely Rat Boy! Rat Plague. I should probably read these. It was the year the Rat Plague sank its bloody teeth into Dunwall and tore out all of its mercies. The year the people who lived submerged within the shadows of the city's great edifices suffered most. This lonely child... Thugs and mudlarks who tormented him daily. Their fists raised, their knives on his skin, how they grinned, baring all their blackened teeth. The boy, bruised and shaken, cradled his little friend to his chest as they sat together in some dark alley for a moment's breath. Soon the city watch found him. "Move on," the watchman said. The boy did not know where to go. He pleaded with the man, who answered with a truncheon across the youngster's cheek. "Move on," he said with a smack. "He'll be weeping soon," he heard the watchman spit. The boy's heart started with fear. "No one will help us," the boy said to his only friend. These things are terrifying. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at you! You're awful. Oh, it's toggle. God. What does that mean? That doesn't help me. I don't like that it's toggle. These are the strongest they've ever been. Feels like I'm really dying each time. I'll be in some alley in Karnaka, the sleeve of my coat soaked to the shoulder in blood, half blind, face split open like a river crust. Thieves waiting to check my head for gold teeth and grab a better pair of boots or the Grand Guard, swords bloody, laughing as I die. It's a little different every time, but not by much. I wake up, I look in the glass just to make sure my eye is where it was the night before. And who in the aisles has to check to make sure their own damn arm hasn't been hacked off in the night? Ridiculous. I'm running low on tobacco with how much I've packed my pipe the nights why I can't sleep. Don't know what I'll do when it's gone. Tried to have a dreamless night by drinking some of that foul liquor Anton left behind, but the dream came anyway. Now my head hurts like I'd bashed it against a wall. The sea's choppy this morning, too. Just my luck. I'd been in some nasty spots in the past, but I never had to pinch my own face shut or watch my hand twitch in the street. So why do I keep dreaming it? Every time it feels like a memory more than anything else. And it's getting worse. I have the dream that the fingers of my right hand are stiff for hours in the morning, and I can barely tie a knot, and my right eye will go blind without warning. I don't know what to do. If I tell anyone about it, they'll just think I'm drinking Anton's liquor every night. Which you are. And throwing the wrong overboard, yes. Last night I fell asleep holding the charm Deirdre gave me. I remember her picking some rich man's pocket for some coin or a watch, and instead she pulled out this thing, dead and humming. She bundled it up in a braid of her own hair and gave it to me for luck. But it wasn't luck that made the rats start talking. It was only after Deirdre lay drying that I started whispering her sweet voice to me. Ooh. I dreamed her patches, red hair peeping out of her baker boy hat, those sharp eyes, the quickest hands in Dunwall. We used to lie together, and the feeling of her fingertips across my skin would be the only thing in the world to me. I'd close my eyes and nothing else would matter. But in the dream she looked at me like she'd been alone so long she couldn't even recognize me. I reached out and my arm was gone. I could barely see her through the blood and pain, so far away and me half missing. It was an older wound that hurt this time. When I woke up I was alone again. I don't know why I expected. I've been alone on this ship for weeks. Nobody but me and the rats that chewed up the wires in the engine room, and then tell me with a laugh. So you're always capable of hearing the rats? That's interesting. It was the Grand Guard. I know it this time. A fight I couldn't handle, a misstep, a mistake, and I cut open and a sword arm lying in the street. Me, not even half myself, staggering through Karnaka, trying to tie off a tourniquet with my teeth, pulling with all my strength as I feel each heartbeat shudder a little slower, a little weaker. When I woke up, my right arm was numb right up to the elbow, and my right eye stung as bad as the time Anton tried to cook hot peppers on the griddle in the galley. It's like my mind's playing tricks on me. It takes me a while every morning to know it's real. Oof. Time travel. Okay, it's so slow. I have to move. It's so... Hold on. I think the side buttons on this mouse control the sensitivity. I don't know. It might... Ah, fucking... That guy. Stilton. Aramis Stilton. Yep. I think. Yes. Aramis Stilton. The guy that she lost his arm, that she lost her arm and eye for. Your Imperial Highness, thank you for the gift. While your generosity is... To Empress Emily Caldwin, I don't want your coin... Lady Emily, I can't take your coin after what I did. I'm trying to find a way to make peace. Dear Emily, I wish... To do. Men vest, seal hatch, bullets, whiskey. Ah, I've done all. Dowd stared at the blade. The plan had gone perfectly, even better than he could have hoped. In fact, the whole thing had been too easy. But now that was over, he felt hollow, and there was nothing in the world that could fill him again. He knew it with a certainty that scared him. Billy called from the next room. Boss? Leave me. He nudged the door closed before she could say anything else. He trusted her more than any of them, but he didn't feel like talking. Cleaning the blood from the blade, he studied the marks it made on the cloth. Royal blood, but it looked the same as any he'd seen before. Weren't the high and mighty supposed to be filled with something different, something better? Dowd was tired. No amount of blood could change the way he felt. He didn't drink as a general rule, and sex had never interested him. He felt a kind of exhaustion that couldn't be soothed away. A smile crept across his mouth. The knife of Dunwall, exhausted, and yet something else. What was it he was feeling exactly? He looked into Jessamine Caldwin's eyes at the moment her life had slipped away. And that moment a thought occurred to him. He'd made a mistake. He'd been misled. That kind of thinking was useless. She was just as dead, whether he regretted it or not. But he'd seen his true face reflected in her eyes, seen himself for what he really was. Not a renowned assassin, not some great shaper of history, just another playing piece in a noble game. Oh my god, there's so much to read! I picked the wrong game to start reading everything.
I've been searching for months. I know you're here, Dowd. Somewhere. Everyone in Dunwall was afraid of him then. but not me.
Isn't that because you had nothing left to live for, or because you were... At what time were you speaking of here?
That club is run by a gang that call themselves the Eyeless. They claim to fight using black magic. If that's true, then Dowd might be involved.
2 raids by the... wonder if there's going to be any downsides to having the computer always outputting through the Elgato. Because it's humming. It's a humming. 2 raids by the Grand Guard occurred last night, resulting in few arrests as investigations continue into the activities of the gang known as the Eyeless. Both raids... Several shipments of whalebone were found at both scenes, along with many carved talismans on sailing ships. These trinkets, marked with strange insignias, were collected along with various unidentified powders, noxious plants, vials of blah 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 blah. Practice, overseer, reach for comment, stress spiritual dangers of carved bone charms, get rid of them, bring them to outposts, blah 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 blah. Went to see old Madge again, traded some old whalebone and a bit of hair, not mine, for information. She's making charms for the Eyeless now. Good clients, pay regular. Left before Madge tried to pick my pocket. Some witches from the Royal Conservatory joined the Eyeless, powerless now. Not from the Brigmore days who would remember me at least. No reason to think they'll look twice if I go in like anyone else. Are these people just messing around, or is there something I'm not seeing? I think I lost my pocket knife. Madge? Curse that old woman. Can't know if dogs that they all bark blah 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 bats until I go check it out for myself. Last lead I got.
Dowd's had the mark of the outsider in his hand for as long as I've known him. I've gone through every gang-infested slum asking after this, and no one would tell me a thing.
My feet are cold. Megan, you must be pretty desperate if you're writing to me about this. Yeah, I saw him. He set up a meeting to buy some of those funny explosives that fell off the back of a carriage a few months ago. I waited for him, but he never showed up. Sorry I can't be any more help. I haven't seen or heard from him since. Put me in a real bind. Isabel. Also, hey, you were kind not to mention it, but I didn't forget I still owe you that case of fig wine after what happened last time. Give me 2 more months. I swear I'll get it to you.
Karnaca is full of secrets. If I have any clues about where Dowd is, it's because he let me find them.
Or because he's old and dying. Dearest Megan, what an intriguing message. Who's this then? An old lover? Forgive me, but he doesn't really seem your type. But if you must, I heard a rumor a few months ago from some gentleman that a man looking like that had been spied with those bizarre eyelids. I filed that piece of gossip away just in case it was important. Lucky you. When are you coming back here? Make it soon, you kiss me. My neck. We have some of that tobacco you like. Tobacco. Toboggan. You like stored away just in case you visit. Loving you always, Evie Kitterick. Reply from T. Billy, or Megan, or wherever you go by these days. I don't know anymore. It was easy to pretend we didn't know each other when you were Megan. We agreed to respect both our new lives and not dredge up bad memories. So what are you doing? Yeah, I saw him 2 years ago here in Karnaca. He even asked after you. I said I hadn't seen you since that night in the Flood District. I'm sure you know why I lied. He never stopped killing, you know. He's got the same old grudges. I just hope you're not one of them. Good. Good on you, Dowd. Good job just fucking murdering everybody. God, why is the sensitivity so slow? It's unbearable. I hate it. Okay, now it's too high. There we go. That's much better. Kind of. God damn it. I'm a professional. A professional idiot. Twitchy and completely unwatchable. Hiya! She's sealing off the dreadful whale. She feels heavier. She feels heavier than the other characters.
The engine is shot and half the ship's in an inch or more of seawater. These are the dreadful whale's last days.
Poor ship. What do we have? Ooh. Voltaic gun? Oh, cool! Put that away. Put it away. Warning. Dangerous current, no swimming beyond this point.
This station hasn't been used for years. Hiding the dreadful whale wasn't easy, but it's safe so far.
I might need to turn down a little bit more. Yeah, just slide up those.
What can you tell me today?
Ah! Press F to hear the thoughts of the rats. These little creatures exchanging information about what is going on in the streets and basements from their point of view. Their mutterings are often cryptic, but sometimes they can give useful clues.
My little gutter friends.
What?
The friend hears us. One of us, ugly and big.
What?
She fed us in times, tossed us grains and crumbs. Loud voices came, metal flashed, more blood and floods on the floor. Our first feast, we wrap her up.
What?
Follow the set, climbing ropes up and up, hide inside dark boat belly. Wood rocks, water flows, salt taste on fur, new homes press. In the water, hagfish bite as we swim. Careful, careful! Watch your fins, watch for black biting mouths. Salt drips in rise, shimmering, burns us, fire from inside. Scent of heat and death, dangerous food.
This doesn't help me. You were always capable of listening to rats? Since when? Why is this never brought up? Maybe I should have just been randomly stabbing the rats on board of your ship. Back in Dishonored 2. Maybe they were your friends and they were meant to be there. Oh, this is great. I love how each game has something new. Oh, I should have gone to this so much sooner. Doop, boop, boop. And interesting, these contracts.
All right. The old Albarca Baths shouldn't be far.
Albarca!
It's not quite the old life, but it feels good. I wonder if Dowd has seen these.
One bone charm of powerful Is that a bone charm? Oh no, it's probably this. What is it? What's it doing? It's weird. I tried the old incantations over the teeth and strings like before, but it didn't work. It always used to work. Is the magic really gone? Heard about a gang from one of my sisters. Oh, this is one of the witches that lost their powers when we mucked up Delilah and the other one. What was the other one's name? The fucking museum lady with the giant oracular mess with doodad thing that we lasered her face off with, or whatever the hell. The eyeless might be content with scratched up bones and rat liquor, but I'm not. I tasted the dark waters of the void with my sisters. I know what it feels like to turn the things you hate to ash, and watch bright flowers bloom from the cinders. These people don't know real magic. I think I found a way. If I can snatch one of the stray hounds off the street and steal some carved whalebone, I might be able to get back a glimmer of my power. I know what words to speak over it. I just hope the outsider listens. I used to raise dead hounds from the earth to stalk shadows and tear my enemies to pieces. And now, I watched the life run out of this wretched creature. Its heart shuddered and stopped, and I felt nothing. Just pity. It's gone. Eh. So I guess she gave up? Rats! Eh.
You seem to learn reefs drink dark blood or screaming kin hunts us. His night is fast.
What?
He's not even here. Sour fear. They carry scratched bones, carved wood, blood, soft feather. No use. Death still finds them.
In the previous games, you could just fucking eat the rats. Now we're talking to them. So weird. Ivan Jacoby? He's probably evil. Or psychopath. Ah! Shush. Oh, here's a guard. Hey, guy. That's all. What's all connected to again? Hold on. That feels better. You can't just smack it up to your face. Oh, yeah. Dishonored. Should have gone to this whole lot sooner. Oh yeah, Dr. Hypatia! She's back in business. Hoping to fix everything. Oh. Yep. Rats. Rats!
Bited soft flesh left in the streets, bited eyes and tongues, delicious food. Leave them in gutters for us to eat.
What?
Silver shining earth as seasonal oils, or deep and heavy, tastes like emptiness, tastes like alarms.
Why am I listening to you? You're not helping me. Whoop.
You saw our orders. Captain says to find out what the Iris gang's doing inside the outline.
Yeah, I know what they're doing. That place reeks of black magic. You see the people who went in there? Go after them and they'll curse your cod with pus blisters, if you're lucky.
Your cod?
Should worry more about a knife in the back than some curse.
If you say so. But let's still wait for the reinforcements.
Hello?
Oh, something stinks around here. Not my job to clean it up.
Goosh. That could be healthy for the brain. Uh-oh. I was just sitting over there like a douchebag. Oh god. What the hell? What is happening in this place?
Damn it, I need to pee.
That's good to know. How do I get back up?
South back. And,
person for this. I don't even know that.
You sound like I do.
Just go to yes.
You are oblivious, my friend. Lieutenant, we've received reports of illegal activity in the old Albarca baths, and I suspect the Eyeless Gang is involved. This could be our chance to finally strike a blow against those degenerate rat-eaters. Why don't you scout the area with your squad and gather as much information as you can before then, but don't take any risks. The Dockyard District will send reinforcements for a raid momentarily. Captain Lehanyo. A bone charm nearby, huh? Good night. So that's just bullets into the what, a railgun? What is happening in this place? It sounds terrible. Hey rats, you hear anything?
Sick, nemesis, death in their minds. These busted streets and sewers all feared us. Bite, 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 bite. Licking blood, dance fingers. Taste of terror, of cheers, of treason. She cut off for us to hide in her bellies.
Why am I talking to you? What, this is neutral territory? Inside somebody's house? Aw, nice. Foresight.
Could be a gimmick. But if they really do use magic, then I need to check it out.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Let me... Oh yeah, strong arms. I love strong arms. That is the best. We've been here just a month and I'm making coin hand over fist. It's a dream come true. Sure, it costs to keep that suppressor running, but it's paid for itself 10 times over. Everyone wants to try to fight the brute. All the new... All the new folks coming in think... Because they heard we can do a bit of magic, thinking they're the ones who will break the brute's record. Ha! They pay for it in coin and teeth. Better than me. I could kiss the one who let us here into that magnificent bastard. Is that Dowd? Dowd going psychopathic or something? I think I have to kick his ass. Because I will kick his ass. I will kick that old man's ass. I'm just going to eat everything. Yeah, that's probably down, I would imagine. You. Wait, what was downstairs? Oh, that lens flare is insane. Oh, there's the person's dog.
I've heard a few things about the Eyeless. Some of it strange. None of it good.
We need to kill it and then light it on fire. Ooh. Why does that exist? Oh.
That's a relief. Don't know what I ate to deserve that.
Don't look at me, guy. Right? I think so. Contracts. Is this a white hound?
News like us, creeping into his nest, sleeping safe on earth and stone. Right before I piss, man came, hush, hush. Silver knives, bindings, trapped. His nest lies empty now.
Why am I listening to you? Whispers from the Void. The Abbey of the Everyman condemns any continued study into the Void and its existence, but consider, if you will, the halt whales, hall sleep, blah, 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 blah. Is a thing rendered more mysterious, more dangerous, and more powerful when it has been dissected, studied, and categorized? No, I say! Natural philosophy may yet bash all uncertainties from the world, and bring all that is feared beneath our knowing gaze. It is true I am not a religious man, but one must respect the Abbey of the Everyman for its continued moral guidance of our great empire. Surely even the High Overseer himself would agree that thorough investigation into the Void would yield knowledge which could be better used towards better protection against its malignancies. We would be able to subject the Void to scrutiny rather than be subjected to its insidious influences. Everything that is known can be brought into the natural order of the world if the Abbey would allow it, blah blah blah, free of the whispers and the doing and the blah 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 blah. I cannot tell. Ooh, money! I cannot tell if these are white dogs or not. I will leave that for later, I suppose.
Oh, gee,
He's just like me. He's just as much of a psychopath as I am. An insane, mumbling fool. Right guy.
Ruins the neighborhood, that's what it does. A body don't feel safe anymore.
We'll never know what we've known. Maybe we should leave them. Go back to the old Brigmore place.
A witch. Ah. Hello. Oh, you're one of the eyeless.
Jeanette Lee owns the place. She can answer your questions.
Old Duff's hawking the new bone charm tonight. Says it stirs up your vitals. Gets the juices flowing through your veins. Keeps your head clear for the fight. You reckon I should get one?
No, no, no! Don't waste coin on Duff's whalebone gewgaws. They don't do squat. Want your vitals stirred? Get some scarlet nightshade ointment. Rub it on your chest before the match. You'll see.
Scarlet nightshade? I tried black nightshade elixir once. Supposed to put strength in your swing. Rubbed it on and lost all feeling from the neck down for a fortnight. Numb as a dead cod. Couldn't walk, couldn't stand, couldn't piss without Gretchen's help. Nah. I'll stick to Duffy's bone charms.
Well, do what your gut says. But trust me, when you're getting carved up like a screaming piglet in the ring, you'll wish you'd tried my ointment.
What is happening in this place? You're all stupid. I hate all of you. Where did I come out from? Right, I came out from in here. What are you looking at? Huh?
Can't chat, I'm busy.
Can't chat, I'm busy. Well, I'm busy being a suspicious, twitchy, nervous wreck. Ooh! A murder mine!
Seized right up. I told him to let it warm a little first, so he can't say I didn't warn him.
What is this thing? What is it? Why is it there? So glistening. Suspicious. What are you looking at? A dead guy. He's real fucking dead. Hi. What's up?
Do I know you? No, of course I don't.
What do you have? Ooh. Raw whalebone. You have money. I'm not suspicious. I like how far away I can be before I put it, so that I can still hit them. Fill them with pain and misery. You have raw whalebone. I think. What is that? What is that? It looks like whalebone.
Tonight, I'm gonna trade in some wages for our client.
Where's that fucking charm?
Whoop! I guess he noticed that I stole his shit.
It's locked. That area's private, get it?
What?
I can let you in for, say, 100 coin.
Oh. Do I have money? probably have money. I have 77 money. So, nope. Hey, now I can afford that.
Outsider's eyes. Dowd. They're making him fight? I have to get him out of there.
What? Oh.
Look at you! Trapped like a hound in the pits. Hoping your masters will throw you a bone shark.
Keeps the brute under control and the pit. Have your fun, but watch out. When I've got my money's worth, our leaders will want to eyeball him. We were lucky to find a vicious cur for their studies. You've seen him fight. If he gets out, he'll kill us all, so don't turn off the machine.
This thing must be keeping Dowd's power suppressed. If I turned it off, nothing could stop him.
I could murder everybody.
Up your agility right off and swing a hard left jab. Works like a charm.
Look at all these shifty bastards.
Lost so much.
Yeah, we're playing dice tonight.
You're fighting the black magic brute? Why don't you roll in sardine paste and swim through hagfish waters instead? It's a less painful death.
Well, you think I can't take him? I can hold my own in the ring. I knifed bigger blighters than him when I was a bottle street runner. And for less coin than I'll make when I win this match.
You won't win. The brute cheats the eye with his speed. His moves are a blur. It's unnatural. Trust me, you won't land a blow.
Nobody's that fast.
Nice knowing you, my friend.
I can just make it.
Why is there a rat in this drink? Hi!
Feel a little like myself again.
Can I take this? Cool.
Never tried this rat drink before. What's it taste like?
You've had worse things in your mouth. It's the smell you gotta worry about. Like a rotting corpse in a sewer. One small whiff, and you'll puke yourself inside out.
Yeah. Think I'll stick to whiskey.
Whiskey's a cheap parlor trick. Any street sot can swill a bottle and get so betwaddled he thinks he's Duke of Bell. Rat spirit takes nerve. It shrivels the marrow in cowards' bones, but stand fast, and the spirit shows you an eyeful of the void, worth every stinking drop.
Why are you selling alcohol with a rat corpse in it?
Disgusting.